Okay, so I'm Grasswalker. Welcome to Throne of Eldraine. The drafting against the bots just got released either today or yesterday, and I've really enjoyed playing with the new Field of Dead decks, but I don't really know that much about the limited event, so we're gonna sort of peel back the curtain. Normally when I draft with you guys, I just explain what I pick because I've played the format a couple of times. I've never drafted Eldraine before. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've got a bit of gold saved up so we can try this twice. But we're going to have some help with this episode from the glorious Louis Scott Vargas, LSV. He does set reviews. This is how I sort of try to learn what's good. I try to follow the set reviews at first, as well as rare drafting like a bitch to build my collection. And then you're kind of drafting with weighted close. It doesn't matter if you don't do that well because you're picking all the rares to build up your collection. But we're going to run some of the picks through this. You buy into your draft, you get offered your card, and you're like, Faber Elder. And then you think about how good you think that card is. And I'm like, alright, 3 mana, 0/0. That looks terrible at first, but surely this will be fixed. Vigilance, it gets 1/1 for each color among permanents you control. So it's going to be at least a 2/2, because it's got 2 colors. So it's a 3 mana 2/2 Vigilance. That might be bigger, depending on if you're a more multicolored deck. But it also taps for mana. For each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color. So it's a 3 mana 2/2 with Vigilance that taps for 2 mana. That card is awesome, but it can also be better. So I'm not entirely sure how he rates the cards. He has a little rating scale here. Basically anything about 2.5 and above is good. And you don't really see stuff that's 4.5, 5 very often. I think that card's sick. I'm not even going to bother reading anything else in the packs. I think that card's sick. So what we do is we've gone to... Okay, his gold review isn't out yet. So we don't actually know whether or not this card is supposedly good or not. It would put us in straight into green-white. I hear good things about Revenge of the Ravens. So let's have a look at Control F Revenge of the Ravens. So he thought that it was garbage, but it turned out to be really good. So he's admitted that he's wrong on that, which is nice, because I've heard a lot of good things about Revenge of the Ravens. I do like playing those kind of black inevitability decks. But I think we're Faber Elder. 3 mana 2/2 taps for 2 mana. I think that card's pretty sweet. I'm going to struggle to find something else. Savvy Hunter's really good as well, actually. All of these cards are really good. The 3 mana 3/3 that makes a load of food and then can draw cards. That's pretty deep in green-white. That would kind of tie your hands. But it's 4 mana to get some 2/1/1s, and then you get a little guy that buffs everybody. That's okay. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about this pack. I think we're going to end up in green-white, and then we're going to try and get as many Revenge of the Ravens as we can. So we've got Hypnotic Sprite, counter a spell with mana 3 or less, and it's a 2/1 flying. I think that's pretty good. I'd give that like a 3 or so. So let's see. Alright, 3. Me and LSV on the same page. It's in double blue, we're in green-white. Let's probably not worry too much about that. So let's look at some of the white cards. We've got a Prize Griffin, 3/4 flyer. It's okay, but I'm not excited about it. Simply Search Griffin. It's okay, but he's not excited about it either. Knight of the Keep, 3 mana 3/2. That's okay, but I actually don't like that. I give that like a 1. Knight of the Keep. He gives it a 1.5. Night Matters cards, I guess. I don't know. I guess this site has a night theme to it. Clockwork Servant, when it enters battlefield, if at least 3 mana of the same color was cast to draw a card. If we're in 2 colors, that might not be happening. I guess that's like a 2.5-ish. It's the first card. 3, he likes it. He likes it a lot. But mostly in a single color deck, or like a heavily favored one. So if we go deep green, a little bit of white, but we're hoping to splash black. I don't think this will be good. We're hoping to pick up the Ravens cards. Alright, 5 mana 4/4. If at least 3 green mana was spent to cast this, it enters with a 1/1 counter. Can't be blocked. So this is good, even without the Adamant, which makes it better. What was that card? Paladin. Only a 2? I thought that was pretty sweet. Don't prioritize it. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm prioritizing it. I'm I'd say there's not really any green-white stuff in here. We could look at some black card. Target player loses 2 life and draws 2 cards. That's pretty sweet. It can be a finisher as well as like a weird divination. So let's have a look at what he thinks about that. Foreboding Fruit, I give that like a 3. Oh, he's put it in the top 5. I only gave it 2.5, but he put it in the top 5. Maybe that means black is a garbage color. I like it. I like that a lot. We might pick that. Lochthwain Paladin. 4 mana 3/2 with Menace. If at least 3 black mana was cast because of 1/1 counter. That's slim. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to adamant that when we're in green-white so far, but we might end up mostly in black. Wicked Guardian. When it enters, you can do 2 damage to another creature you control if you do draw a card. That's cool. I like that a lot. He doesn't like it that much, but I like that a lot. Between all of these, I think we'll go for Foreboding Fruit. It feels like the most dippable card. Alright, what are we looking at here? More cards I've never seen before in my life. Bell of the Brawl. 3 mana 3/2 Menace. That's already looking good. When it attacks other knights, get +1. We don't have any knights at the minute, but we might end up with some. This is going to be like a 3-ish. Yeah, it's a 3. That's a good card. So as long as you're rating the cards first and then checking what LSV thinks, you're sharpening your skills. If you just copy what he says, you'll never learn. Tempting Witch. 3 mana. When it enters, get a food. Sack of food. Target player loses 3 life. I'm not excited about that. I actually don't like that very much. It only makes the 1 food, so it doesn't actually do anything itself. He doesn't like that either. 1.5. Glad we're on the same page. Ginger Brood. 1 mana 1/1 haste. Can't be blocked except by creatures with haste. I love it. Run, run, run. The gingerbread man. You can't catch me. Sack him. You gain some life. Oh no, you eat him. That's mean. I wonder if he'll like that. He doesn't. He hates 1-drops. But also, I kind of like it. Golden Egg. That 2 mana draw card, then you can fix your colors. That might be good. I like that in 3 colors. Even if it helps out the draw 2 deck. Scalding Cauldron. I don't think he'll like that. I don't like it. That card seems garbage. 4 mana to do 3 damage. He likes it. That's crazy to me. I mean, I guess removal is removal, but I wouldn't be happy to play that. I think we'll go for Bell of the Brawl. 3 mana 3/2 Menace is good. There's a chance we get some knights. It looks like there's green knights. He said not to prioritize the Paladin. We've been offered it twice. It's a common. We'll probably pick one up as a finisher. Alright. There's another Paladin on offer. Got a Wolves Quarry. I think this card sucks. 6 mana for some boars? Wait, what is it? Wolves Quarry. Wolves Quarry. Yeah, what? I hate that. That card sucks. Tall as a Beanstalk. Enchant creature, get +3/3, Reach, and Giant. So it's 4 mana for 3/3 of stats. Technically haste, kind of, you get Reach. I don't like it. If they have removal, you'll get backfired on. Yeah, he doesn't like it either. We're on the same page. This is like sideboard stuff. It's no good in a best of 1 format. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's an enchantment theme. We'll see what he thinks. Yeah, he doesn't like it either. Naturally a sideboard card. Sweet. Edgewall Innkeeper. It's pretty deep in green. Whenever you cast a creature that has adventure, we don't have any of those yet. But that could be a good little card. You'll need 6 to 7 adventures. We don't have any at the minute. That's not to say we won't have any, but I'm not that keen on it right now. Giant Skewer. 2 mana equipment. Equipped for 3. It gets +2/+1. Whenever it does damage, get a food. Whenever it does damage to a creature, that's even worse. I don't like that card at all. I think that card sucks. Yeah, he thinks it sucks too. Me and LSV. Spirit Animals. Shining Armor. 2 mana flash. When it enters, you can just attach it to a knight. Well, we've got one of those. It gets +0/+2 in Vigilance. That seems okay if you're in a knight deck. If you have enough knights, it becomes effective. but maybe not. What about Shepherd of the Flock? Return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. That's generally dodge removal, I guess, but then you can't play... You would have to play that first and then get the guy, and he's a 2-drop, so what's the chance that you want to return your own 1-drop? That's a weird card. Let's see what he thinks. He likes it a lot. Usher of Safety. Oh, Usher to Safety is the left side of the card. He likes it a lot, so you know what? Where there's nothing in this that jumps out at me, I'm going to trust LSV, and we're going to give Shepherd of the Flock a chance. I guess it's 2 cards. Neither of them got me excited, but maybe together they're good enough value. Signpost Scarecrow looks like it sucks. 4 mana, 2/4 Vigilance, and it doesn't actually do anything. It kind of color fixes, but at the cost. Yeah, he doesn't like that. True Love's Kiss, exile an artifact or enchantment. 4 mana for situational removal. I don't like it. Let's see what he thinks. He doesn't like it either. Lonesome Unicorn. A 3 mana adventure to get a 2/2 Knight. Well, we're thinking about being in a Knight deck. Or it's a 5 mana 3/3 Vigilance. Both of those kind of suck. But maybe together with the adventure, there's enough value in playing them twice. What's that? Lonesome. He thinks that that's good. He thinks it's a fantastic deal. Oh, he thinks neither of them is a fantastic deal, but getting both in one card is interesting. Good to know. There's another Foreboding Fruit, but we have one of those, so let's not get greedy. Alright, 4 mana gives something 2/1 counters, and then you get a 6 mana 6/5. I'm excited about that. I like that a lot. He doesn't like it, though! Alright, what about the Halberd? When it enters battlefield, attach it to a non-human. Gets +2/+1. So if you have enough non-humans, we have 2 humans already. I think that could be good. Okay, that's the Acolyte. The Halberd, you get the first taste for free, but then it really starts to cost. It has an equip of 5, that's fair. So I think we'll trust LSV's judgment. We'll try out this Lonesome Unicorn. Venerable Knight. When it dies, put a 1/1 counter on a knight you control. This card seems good. We have a Knight Sorcery there. A Bell of the Brawl. We have 2 Knights already. Let's see what he thinks. I like that a lot. He likes it a lot as well. Knight of the Keep. I'm seeing the Knight synergy now, but I still hate that card. 4 mana, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. If you put 3 white into it, they gain Vigilance. I'm not keen on that. I don't like that very much. Ritual, he doesn't like that either. Festive Funeral, 5 mana, target creature gets -X/-X, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. I love removal, I love instant speed removal, I don't like the 5 mana. I like the -X, because that means it goes through stuff like Indestructible. But let's have a look. Festive Funeral, he doesn't like that either, but it's a necessary evil. Alright. Jeez, there's a lot of cards. There's 3 white cards, 3 green cards, 1 black card. We might have to do a separate video for each pack of this draft. Rosethorn Acolyte, 1 mana, get a mana of any color. That is technically fixing. And the Acolyte is a 3 mana color fixer. I think that's pretty good. It's the top 2 in the commons. Tall as Beanstalk I didn't like, and the Tree Folk he didn't like. So between the Venerable Knight and the Acolyte, I prefer a more late-gamey, secure thing rather than a knighty aggro thing. So we'll get the colour fixing. We're thinking of 3 colours anyway. Well, we're hardcoring the 3 colours. Like a Clover, whenever you cast an adventure... Instant or sorcery. Okay, there's no comma there. It's not whenever you cast an adventure, instant, or sorcery. So it's whenever you cast an adventure instant or adventure sorcery spell, copy it. So that's not as good as I thought it was. You need 4 or more adventures to make that good. We currently have 3. We have 3. We have 3 adventures. I mean, I could pick that early. I've seen Witch's Oven do a lot of fantastic work in Constructed, but that doesn't always... Yeah, that doesn't always relate. So it's apparently bad. The Unicorn, he said, was good. Foreboding Fruit's pretty good. I think we're going to snipe up this Lucky Clover. We're going to get a bunch of adventures, and we're going to have a sick adventure-based deck. Inquisitive Puppet kind of gives you draw fixing. It's technically a 1-mana 1/1. I kind of like it. He doesn't like it. He hates it. Interesting. There's another necessary removal spell. We might have to pick that. Outflank deals damage to target attacking or blocking creature equals the number of creatures you control. That seems really strong, actually. That seems like really cheap removal. 2. Requires removal that requires things to be going well. That's fair. You need creatures for it to work. If you have a lot of creatures, it probably doesn't work. But it costs 1 mana. It's instant speed. I don't think you can go too far wrong with that. We have creatures. I think I'll pick Outflank. We'll get some tricks going. Another Foreboding Fruit. Tempting Witch is not that tempting to pick. We're not in red. Scarecrow sucks. So we'll take another sweet Foreboding Fruit and enjoy the wordplay I accidentally just did. Spectre Shriek. Opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, that player exiles that card. If a non-black card is exiled, exile a card from your hand. That sucks. I think that sucks. That's actually terrible. It might not always hit. Sometimes it causes you to discard. Is that a 0? No, it's 1. Yeah, you can't miss. You can't miss on that. That sucks. We're not in blue or red. We could dip blue if this is good. Return, if you control artifact or enchantment, return a creature and opponent control. That seems pretty good, but I'm not excited to dip blue. I think 3 colors is greedy enough. So, between a 3-drop Knight, we have a lot of 3-drops. We gave it a 1.5, and then the Prize Griffin, I guess, is a 2. Where we have a lot of 3-drops, but I guess we have the Knight synergy to make it a little bit better. Not a lot of Knight synergy, bear in mind, just Bell of the Brawl, which is good on its own. I think we'll pick up the Griffin. We don't really have anything in the air yet, and it's nice to swing over people or block flyers. Target blocking creature gets +7/+7. That's an interesting removal. I don't think he'll like it, but I kind of like it. He hates it. I kind of like it, though. Then there's a Ginger Brute, a Sanctuary that's very unlikely to get played. You need 3 or more other islands. We're not that deep in blue. A River Turtle that requires non-humans. No, when it attacks another target, non-human can't be played. Yeah, it requires non-humans to work. We have a lot of humans in here. It's in blue. I think we'll take the Ginger Brute, and if we have to run it, we'll run it. Then what have we got? Sideboard card, Tall as a Beanstalk, Drawbridge. Let's have a look what he thinks about the Drawbridge. I've seen that in a couple of packs. He gives it a 1.5. He kind of likes it. He doesn't hate it. Creatures you control gain haste. I don't mind that, actually. I feel like we're going to be playing a relatively slow deck, especially if we have the enchantments that ping the opponent when they attack you. We haven't been offered any, even though they're, I think, commons or uncommons. I wonder if we're more likely to play that than Tall as a Beanstalk. Yeah, I think we are. That's a sideboard card. So we'll pick up the Drawbridge, and if we run it, we run it. Both of these kind of suck. I'm more likely to play the Scarecrow, and we've got a lot of artifacts. We might pick something up artifact-themed. We ended up with a Tall as a Beanstalk anyway. Alright, so where this has been 20 minutes because we've been really slowly picking each card, I think we might call the video here. I might try and speed through the other packs, maybe, I don't know. But this has been a bit more of a reveal the curtain, show my drafting process when I'm not doing it for a video, on a brand new set I've never seen before, how I'm trying to evaluate cards, what I think's good or bad about them, and then getting grilled out by LSB that, although we mostly agree, sometimes he's like, no, this card sucks, but I thought it was good. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.